I was completely new to it. Just 2.5 months. Take everything into account, I have made like 4,500 euros in profit already.
What did your day-to-day work look like to get these results?
I was doing like maybe 4 hours a day. I think nothing is impossible, but the percentage that could succeed is so low. Doing it by yourself, because you will have to test so much things, and I think you're going to.
All right, Daniel, good afternoon, man.
Good afternoon, Thomas.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great, man, actually.
Yeah.
Business is going great. Fitness is going great too. So yeah, really happy.
Great to hear. Yeah, so maybe before we go into dive into your story and a short introduction about yourself, how long you're part of Business Belts, what are the results that you've achieved so far?
Yeah. So my name is Daniel. I am 30 years old. Just turned 30 a few weeks ago. I'm living in the north of the Netherlands, in Friesland. Yeah, I joined Business Belts a few months ago, 2.5 months ago actually. We got in contact via LinkedIn, and that's the way how I was introduced to this. Previously, I'm still working as an entrepreneur, doing my own business, and the thing was I was looking for something on the side actually, and that is how this idea came to mind.
Nice, man. So you're only part of Business Belts for 2.5 months, right? And what have you achieved so far?
Just 2.5 months. When you take everything into account, I have made like 4,500 euros in profit already.
Wow.
I exceeded my goal. The goal was to make 3,000 in 1 month in profits. But actually, the previous month I exceeded that and made 4,000.
Wow. Nice. Your second month in e-commerce and you already make 4,000 profit. Wow, that's okay. Perfect, man. Yeah, we're going to dive into that story for sure. Thanks already for sharing that. We will do screen sharing so we can see some numbers, etc. What I like about your story, Daniel, so far is that you said you were already an entrepreneur, like you're working basically already for yourself. What exactly?
I was working in the recruitment business, so I was a headhunter. I still do that when I get the request,
Okay.
and also I'm working in sales. Just doing some projects.
So what made you then still interested in doing something else? Because I think you said I'm just taking projects, so you're basically a freelancer in the
Yeah.
recruiting, I guess, right? So whenever you can get a job, you will take it. What made you still like interested in e-commerce? Because you were already an entrepreneur. Like why change or why something extra?
Yeah, good question. The thing what I liked about ecom is the fact that it doesn't matter the location where you work from. The freedom that comes with it is really something that I was interested in. Also, when I saw the results from the guys who were already in Business Belts, I was really enthusiastic about that. I thought, maybe it could be true for me. Those two things were the drive for me. So the freedom and also the numbers in ecom, because I believed in the thing that you can scale quickly, because it's ecom, so you don't have really like a plateau that you can reach.
Yeah. Okay. And before you joined Business Belts, did you already have any knowledge in e-commerce or were you just completely new to it?
I was completely new to it. Yeah.
Nice. And still, basically, I mean, I still consider myself a student of ecom. We do it already for over 6 years, and you're just in for like 2.5 months. So that's amazing, man. Yeah. So what were for you the first impressions when calling with someone of the team with Rudy before you even joined? Because that is also something important. I would say that yeah, like you found us on LinkedIn, you see results from other members. Maybe some people think, it sounds all too good to be true. Is it really like that? So we know that the first impression that actually someone gets when they, you know, call with us is super important. How did you experience that?
Yeah. So I actually experienced that as a warm welcome. I wasn't asked to make the decision right up front, so that was a good one. So I got the opportunity to think about it. So yeah, you guys gave me time to consider the decision I was going to make, and I did the first calls with Rudy. Really pleasant guy. I met him virtually, but his charisma came through the screen. So
Nice.
it was a pleasant experience. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have any doubts? Because still, what you say, you know, it's all virtually. You talk online, you see results, but still, like, you can't really touch it. So you can still have any doubts, or like, you remember if you have had any of those?
So it was 50-50. On the one hand, I was really convinced I was going to make it. That is just I believe I have in myself. But on the other hand, yes, I had doubts. Because you also hear sometimes like, ecom is dead, or it's already saturated, or I was still a bit skeptical about, is it going to work, but I just said to myself, I'm gonna copy what they say to me, and it worked out.
Yeah. So you had doubts of the e-commerce potential itself, which is fun, because when I started with ecom 6 years ago, I would also tend to think in scarcity and think like, I'm too late for this, you know, something like that. That was already 6 years ago, and now if you're like, believe me, the longer you're going to be active in ecom, the more potential you will actually see, you know, because it's getting bigger and bigger, and more people start to buy our line. So it's super interesting that you mention it. We're surprised by the like how the system of like the approach that you need to have on like how that actually works compared to what you expected up front. You know, talking about like the day-to-day operational process that you're working on, the day-to-day tasks that you're actually doing.
I was actually surprised because it was all new to me, so I didn't know what to expect really. But there was a good plan and guidance to set it up quickly and be operational as soon as possible. Now it's something I'm familiar with a little bit more, of course. Actually, some things were hard and some things were pretty simple. But with the good guidance, you can do it. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you experience that guidance from your coaches?
Really good. One thing that stood out to me, and I also said to them, was the confidence that they had non-verbally. So the conviction they had when they coached me gave me the trust to proceed and to go forward and to know that it was going to work. So they didn't say it in words, but they said it non-verbally, and with the conviction they did it with me. So that is something that I'm really happy about.
Yeah, nice, man. Okay, cool. Yeah, it sounds good. Like what you said at the beginning, you made already 4,500 euros profit in the second month of e-commerce, which is great. Like the potential in e-commerce is insane. It can be much more, but for only your second month active, I don't believe there's much business models where you can make that amount of profit only in your second month while you're basically still learning. So while you're actually still being a student, you're already generating these profits. Do you remember like the breakthrough moment for you that you were actually starting to get more and more sales and getting these profits?
Yes, I do. But yeah, in my case, it was also a accumulation of multiple tweaks and twists along the way with my coaches in business belts. They yeah, they made suggestions, and when I make those little tweaks and twists, I saw the results immediately.
Ah, nice, man. So 753 orders, basically, with a revenue of almost 30,000 euros and 4,500 euros in profits. It's interesting.
Yeah.
If you look now at these numbers, knowing like you're only 2 months active in e-commerce and you made more than 30,000 revenue, 4,500 profit, like in your second month only, like what do you think of that? Would you expect it before you joined?
No, actually, I didn't expect it this soon. I was hoping for it, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really happy about it, and it just made me convinced more about the model and the potential it has. So yeah, it just gave me more conviction. So I'm really really happy.
Yeah, yeah, that's interesting. And what did your day-to-day work look like to get these results?
Actually, I needed some structure to do the basic tasks on the daily basis. So I was doing like 1 hour of product research, and then maybe 2 or 3 hours get the product listed, making the ads. So yeah, actually it was like 3 maybe 4 hours a day doing this.
Nice. So with 3 to 4 hours a day of work, you were able to generate 4,500 profit in a month, basically, right?
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's super insane. And if
Yeah.
could you maybe like show us if you go from the first until the end of June, or like from the first until the 11th of June, how is it going this month so far compared to the month before? Do you see an uptrend? Is it similar or?
Well, this month, I'm still learning. This month is starting also pretty solid.
Yeah.
But I have to make some I had to make some changes in my products and creators.
Okay.
So yeah.
What you could do is you see the 21st until the 31st of May. If you click on that and you do the first until the 11th of May, so then you basically compare it. You could wondering
And then
what
on
it,
which date you said?
the first until the 11th. So first May until so then you basically compare it exactly with the month before in terms of revenue. Yeah, you're also doing higher already, like 42% higher in revenue compared to last month. While last month for you was the first 4,500 euros profit, right? So that's quite insane.
Yeah, I and with the previous month I 10x'd already. So
Wow. Yeah.
it's going really great.
Do,
Yeah.
do you see also still profits incoming? Because this is just now what like you still see profits.
Yeah, every day. I received the sheets from Business Belts, and I keep track on it every day. So yeah,
Yeah, nice, man. Like how many orders do you do every day? 20 to 30 orders, I think, right? An average of 20 to 30 orders.
correct. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, thanks for sharing this, man. This looks good. You can stop sharing your screen. I'm quite sure that this helps. Um, if you see like the challenges that you faced, like could you mention one of the biggest challenges that you had?
So actually for me it was finding the first winning product, the one that sells. That was the first confirmation for me that it worked. That was the biggest step for me in the beginning, because I was also a little bit of a perfectionist. I wanted it to be perfect. So then I got the feedback. Don't be too perfect. Just learn along the way. And when I let that go, the first one was a good one. Don't sell that one anymore. But then I got the hang of it. So yeah.
Nice, nice. Do you feel also that you're changed a bit in the way you think about running maybe a business or about scaling it? Because what you said, you were too perfectionist. Do you feel you changed in a way?
Yes, yes, of course. Yeah, now it's really fail forward and trust the data. So when when I see something that could be something, I'm going to test it myself and then just see if it works. Yeah, with ecom it's more about speed than perfection. You can always
For sure.
get it optimized later on, but now it's just all about speed.
Speed is super important, man. That's for sure. What is your next goal? Because you said like, okay, I worked 3 to 4 hours a day on ecom. You still have a job on the side, but you also already made 4,500 profit last month. So I'm also quite sure that you already start to compare this income versus your other current income. Have you thought of that? Like, do you want to achieve a goal before you go fully on ecom, or maybe you don't want to go fully on ecom? Like, that's basically up to you. There's enough people in business belts that do both. How are you looking at that?
Yeah. So the goal is to obviously exceed my income that I have now. And the plan is to reach that at the end of the year, doing that steady. I think I'm gonna reach it in the upcoming months, but the goal is to go fully ecom at the end of the year.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds good, man. Yeah, super realistic goal. Like, if you already achieve these numbers, then I'm very sure that by the end of this year, I think it can be even faster. But let's take the downs and the lows also into consideration. I think it's a super realistic goal, and I'm quite sure that you will be able to achieve. And what would you say to someone that thought same like you, like, hey, this model is too saturated, or this model doesn't work?
Yeah, that is something that you could really think, because I was one of them. But all I can say is just, when you having doubts, just schedule a call and see if there's a match. I can only say it works. I was having doubts at the beginning, but now I'm really confident. So all I can say is just join Business Belts, because I can recommend you to everyone, guys. I actually already did, so yeah.
Nice, yeah, amazing. So, that's quite interesting that you say like just schedule a call and see if it's a fit. So, why did you feel that it was a fit? Like, based on what?
Good question. So first off, it starts with a feeling. I think a lot of guys are like show-offs, and I don't have the feeling that didn't have the feeling that you guys were showing off or bragging about stuff. So I just thought you come across as just real, which is something I really like. And
Nice.
also just the way that we got in touch was really organic. Those things.
Yeah, okay, and like it was not forced for you and it just felt real. That's nice that you say it, to be honest, because that is exactly how we want it. Because that's because that's how I am, that's how my business partner is, that's how every coach in Business Belts is. We're super selective with people that can, be a coach in Business Belts. Those people are super close to us. We know them from inside out personally, so we know that they follow mainly the values. Like it really comes down to values. What values do you have as a person? And then of course they need to have a lot of experience with the ecom business themselves, but that is the bare minimum. But then the values are super important. So thanks for sharing that, man, because that gives us like an optimistic feeling that we need to go forward like this. So that's super.
Yeah, Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
If you would you just an honest answer, right? Like, would you be able to do this on your own? Like, succeed in ecom without a guidance, whether it's with us or with someone else, that doesn't matter. You chose for us, but like, do you think that you could start this type of business without any guidance at all?
I I think nothing is impossible, but um, the percentage that could succeed is so low. Doing it by yourself, because you will have to test so much things, and I think you're going to lose a lot of money in that process and also energy. I think that, yeah, it's going to take months or maybe years to reach the level that, yeah, that you can reach pretty quickly with the good guidance. That is also one thing I would like to add is, the thing that I chose for you guys is just also the one-on-one guidance. I knew when something is something when someone is coaching you one-on-one, it yeah, the speed is just super important. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you feel that real support from your one-on-one coaches?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They help me whenever I ask them. It doesn't matter in the evening, in at night, in the weekend. I can always ask them questions, and I feel they were, yeah, really dedicated to my success, and yeah, I'm happy for them. Yeah,
Yeah.
happy for the result, and glad that it
Good to
worked
hear
out.
that. Yeah, that's nice to hear that, man. Then one last thing is, how do you look at the community of business belts? Like, you have yourself, you have the coaches, 101. This is like really your tunnel vision with them. But next to that, there's a community. You can join group coaching calls twice a week. There's an open channel where you can chat basically for lifetime. How do you look at that?
Yeah, I think it's good to have a community, because of course you're working most of the time by yourself at yeah, so it's good to have a community. You kind of have people that are in the same boat as you, so it's good to have them as well. Also to ask them also for guidance or a different perspective on things. So I think that's really good. Also the calls and the other coaches that you can speak to are also really helpful. So I think it's good to have that. Also, we have an event coming up to
Yeah.
meet each other. So yeah, I'm really
Yeah, man.
excited about that too. Yeah.
I'm flying Monday to the Netherlands in a few days from now, and the event is going to be Saturday 27th. So in like one and a half week, basically, we going to see each other. So that's that. I think by the time that we meet each other, the interview that we're doing now is published. So I think that would be nice. Yeah, I can't wait to see you there and to also, of course, celebrate these first wins. But what I'm even more excited of is like your future with ecom and with business belts. You know that there's guys in business belts that do insane numbers, making life-changing money. And you are one of them where I also see the potential. I'm not saying that to everyone, but you seem a calm guy, smart guy, and you already make those profits at the beginning. So I would say, keep just up that work ethic, keep listening to your coaches, and yeah, just day in, day out, and then it can't go wrong, man. And then I'm very sure that you will be also one of those guys with those insane results, which you already have, let's be real, after 2 months only in ecom. So yeah, from a LinkedIn conversation literally to an successful ecom business. So I think you're doing a great job, man.
Thanks, Thomas. Thanks for the nice words. Yeah, man, I'm really happy too.
Perfect, man. Okay, Daniel, I see you on the next interview when you reach your 100,000 euro a month, okay?
Yes, see you then.
All right, see you there. Bye-bye.
See you there. Bye bye.